Hello everyone out there and welcome to Number 1 Sports Ground for the start of what's going to be a very long day of Rugby League and Ladies League Tag. Ladies League Tag, in fact, will be kicking off today with the Women's Tier B Grand Final between the West Wallsend Magpies and the Cardiff Cobras. My name's Tom Taylor and joining me in the commentary box is my friend Craig Dybert. How you going, Craig?
Good morning, Tom. How are we, everybody?
I'm good. How are you, mate? Are you a bit nervous for today?
Mate, it's very exciting. It's been a long time since we've had grand finals here at Number 1 Sports Ground. It's the traditional home of rugby league here in the Hunter, and the sun's out, and hopefully we get a great day of football.
Yes, I'm sure we will. And speaking of nerves, I'm also joined with Central Newcastle player and representative player, Gab Miller. How you going, Gab?
Good, thanks, Tom. How are you?
I'm very good. So, guys, early predictions for today. We can just see the girls have just had the toss. It looks like West Wallsend are going to kick off. We'll start with you, Dybie. Who do you think might get the chocolates in the end today?
Oh, mate, this is going to be an interesting fixture, actually. You know, like both sides have played well during the final series. I like the look of Cardiff going in as an underdog. So we'll see how they go.
What about you, Gab? Who do you think?
Oh, I actually haven't watched these two teams play, to be 100% honest with you.
You've stolen my answer.
Yeah, I guess... I don't know. I guess I've heard some things about West Wallsend, so it should be an interesting game.
Well, I think Dybie's right. They have played well in the final series. Usually the grand final teams have played well, but anyway, we'll see how we go.
Referee Sam Carter too, Tom Taylor. I might just let you know that she's going back-to-back in League Tag Grand Finals in NHRL, so wish her all the best today.
She's a good ref.
Will. Oh, there you go. We've got praise for the ref already. Oh. And the game's underway, but that's a very unfortunate error. Straight up from Sandra Wetherell. So, West Wallsend, big opportunity straight up in this game. They're going to take it short side. The pass is a bit skew-whiff, but it's well taken there by Neely. And these numbers are very hard to see on the West Wallsend players. Pink. And that's McCloy. There's a tag there on about 24 out from the line. They drift it left.
They've got numbers on the left here, Tom.
Yeah, they do. If they can get the ball out there, it's going to look pretty good.
Oh, great tag there by Cardiff. They're going the short side again. Here we go.
It seems to be a favourite of theirs at the moment. A lot of girls.
Here's Griffin. What's she doing? Steps, tags.
Oh, she's out. Touch judge Daniel Liebert, or we call him DeHornet. Maybe a little stitch up. But good signs there from West Wallsend. So Cardiff are going to have to bring it back from their own 10. Might get some expert opinion throughout this game from Gab. So feel free to jump in whenever you want.
I will. I'm just observing so far.
Just observing, just taking it all in.
It's been a very steady start to the game, that's
Might have to do the old, if you were playing at West Wallsend or Cardiff today, what would your game plan be?
I'm unsure.
And Cardiff seem to be just working their way out. They're a bit trapped at the moment. They just need a bit of go forward.
They look a bit flat at the moment, don't they, Cardiff?
Yeah,
Maybe there's some
do.
nerves in the girls out there, Tom. They're just
bit of excitement playing on this beautiful stadium as we can see the first kick through. Swirling in that breeze. Yeah. It's well taken by the winger who's going to bring it back, but they're in the Cardiff half, only just, but it's still an advantage.
That was a good run there by Field. You know, a mishap earlier with the take from the ball. And now they're in good position inside. Here's a breakaway.
Oh, she's down the sideline.
Ooh. She's still going. Is that the fullback?
Yeah, Jessie Maylou. Great run.
Yeah,
great
run.
run. Here we go, Westie on the attack. They've got numbers on the edge if they can shift out here quick enough.
Oh, she's
this is McCloy. McCloy turns it inside. 12 out. McCloy again. Nice pass. This is Hudson. Hudson a little short ball. I thought she was through that gap then, but that's the worst thing about commentating league tag. You think they're through, you get all excited, and only for them to turn around and walk back.
Here's a fullback Maylou again. Good kick.
Oh, well taken.
Good pick up.
I think this might be Wetherell again, making up for her initial mistake at the start of the game. Sumner passes it out.
Big family affair, this one, Tom, in the Tier B. You know, we've got some sisters in both sides, so hopefully they all look out for each other.
Yeah, I was having a look at
group effort.
I was having a look at the team list, and they do seem to have the same. There's a very common last names going around. As we can see, a nice hip swivel there from the number 20, who's not named. That's always a pain. But Wetherell gives it out, and this is the number 7, McHughes. Nice little grubber kick in. Don't think West were expecting that, although when I say not expecting that, we did have one back there.
She's through, is she?
Who's taking it, but it's a great tag. And
Simone
Gordon will play the ball 20 out. Griffin to McCloy. McCloy's got a fair few touches early in this game. The pass has gone to ground by Hudson, but it's picked up.
Again.
Might have a forward pass here.
Referee Sam Carter, she's got a forward pass. I think there was a call there from the touchy, Daniel Ebert.
Although I think referee Sam Carter said that the tag was made first, so Wallsend are going to have possession still. Oh, there's some no-look passes going around in this game.
Both teams appear very nervous at the start, Gab. What do you think?
They're very shaky, very they don't look like they're following their structure quite well. Look like they're trying to settle into the game, but I think there's quite a few nerves out there, that's for sure.
We do talk about this being the Tier B Women's League Tag Grand Final, and the way that's done, I think there was about 12 or 13 teams of League Tag in the lower 100 division. The top 8 made the Tier A, and I think the bottom from 9th to 12th made a Tier B, so they played through a final series. They're having their own grand final.
That's great, I think.
Yeah, it is good.
Because I think there was a lot of separation between the teams this year in this competition, so it's a great opportunity for those girls to have a crack at playing in a grand final.
They're in a hole, Cardiff, and they're just trying to claw their way out of it, but it's really not working in their favour at the moment. They just haven't been able to recover properly from the error at the kickoff. It's a nice run out of dummy half. And a pass out to the winger. That's
Kane?
Letitia Kane.
Great.
And Wallsend.
They're in.
The first try of the day. The first try of rugby league at this ground since 2014. That's right, you nod your head. That's a good fact.
Mate, that's outstanding.
Short side play. Well, Gab mentioned that they're not following their structure very well. Do you think that might have been a structural move, going down the short side?
I think they winged it. They winged it to the wing.
Winged it?
Let's have a look at the replay here. They go to short side. They know they've got numbers on their left, and look at that inside ball for Kane. Great try here on grand final day of the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League.
Great draw and pass.
That was excellent, outstanding.
That might have been Tuesday's training.
That might release some nerves, you know what I mean? Like, as you said, both sides have been patchy, and there's been a lot of silly passes and drop ball and the like, and this might just settle West Wallsend, so we'll just see what happens.
I think it will. They've played a lot of footy down that half, so you'd be hoping that they would have scored sooner rather than later.
So conversion attempt is very straight.
Oh.
It's a very nice attempt from Tane Griffin, but unfortunately...
She's only little.
Yeah,
doesn't have
she's
the
only
power.
little.
I think that's the fault with girls. We don't have the power in our legs or our butts to get that ball over the black dot.
You the goal kicker in your team?
No
I've
way.
seen Instagram videos of you taking conversions.
Terrible.
When I say
Off to
taking
the
conversions,
side, off to the side.
if they were AFL posts, you might have got the occasional behind.
Yeah. I try my best, that's all I can say.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. For people watching at home, Bar TV coming to you live from number 1 Sports Ground for the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League Tui's Grand Final Day. What a great occasion. We're here at the Ladies B League Tag. Currently, West Wallsend are leading Cardiff 4 points to 0. So we've got referee Sam Carter here with the restart. Cardiff with the kick. That comes from the 20, who we still don't know who is on our running list, but we'll find out.
We'll say good good kickoff.
This just in, I have found our number 20. Her name is Bryden Paris.
Bryden Paris.
Our
okay, here we go.
Information people here at Bar TV Sports.
Weatherall at dummy half. Passes off to Wink.
Good run.
That's the number 15. She's making it over the 10. A bit of contact there. Nice rough play, but Jessie Malahue makes the great tag and a try-saving tag at that. Nice little out ball here to McHughes. And it will be the McHughes sisters for Cardiff patrolling these halves.
Cardiff on the attack, right edge. Here's the 17.
Number 17, another girl who's not named.
Now we're going back through for a tag.
Cardiff are really playing commentary tricks here today. A lot of high numbers that we don't know who they are. A jink before the line.
Wow. What are we doing here?
No, she's called
They've gone up, but the tag has been made, so referee has told her to go back and play the ball where you were tagged.
2 metres out from the line. They go to the left. Here's Weatherall.
Drifting towards the post. Another grounding. We don't know. It's hard to tell. We just see groundings. We think they're tries. And this is McHughes. Puts a kick in. It might be a little bit too deep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Waved there by the touch judges.
Good idea, but put the ball up in the air. Girls always are very nervous under a high ball.
I do think that's probably the one part of the game in league tag that I've seen this year is really underutilised, the kicking game.
Yeah, definitely. I think girls have a good skill set of passing the ball, but learning
especially
to
your
kick,
team.
Yeah, learning to kick has been... We didn't learn to kick until probably 3/4 of the way through the season, so we've definitely underutilised that.
Give it another 2 seasons, or maybe by the end of next season, then when the girls start to learn how to kick properly, league tag is going to be very, very entertaining to watch, and we won't see those games that are like 4-0 and 6-4 and things like that. They'll be like 20-14 or 26-22 or something like that. Nice and a really attacking game rather than just a heavy defence.
Yeah, I think this year's been very defensive. Like, we've spent a lot of time on defence this year, so attacking-wise, there's a lot to learn.
Okay, so West Wallsend on the attack now. They're about 30 out from the line. Who's that at dummy half? We've got a kick downtown.
That's a beautiful
kick.
kick.
That's a very good kick. I'm yet to see a 40-20 in league tag, but this could be the first one. Is it going to go out? Is that a 40-20?
Wow.
Stop it. Stop it.
Let's just see what the officials do here. Flag up by Daniel Ebert, and we're going to have a change of possession. Wow. Wonder if we could have a look at that on the replay on the Bar TV scoreboard.
Ask nicely and you will receive.
Well, 4-0 West Wallsend over Cardiff, 9 minutes into the game. That would have been very close, I think. Let's have a look at the replay here.
That's a 30-20.
Oh, wow.
Let's have a look where it goes out, though.
Oh,
yep,
well,
goes out, faded into a blizzard.
I think it was a close one. It was a close one.
Our technician behind the desk doesn't like any controversy, so he's like, you know what, you're not going to see that.
No, well, Cardiff on the attack now. They've got the ball coming out of their own end. Who's this? Is this the 6, I think?
Both teams have gained a lot of energy by the looks of it. They've settled into the game for sure.
I think so. Yep, you're right there.
Thought who might have been a little hint of a knock-on then from the Cobras, but they've got out of jail there. It's play
Harris
on.
Plays the ball. Good tag. That's the fullback there, Wendy Russell for Cardiff, the Cobras. A traditional club out in the suburbs.
Another nice kick. It was on speed as well.
Great little kick. They've got defenders at the back there. Here comes the fullback. Jesse
Great
Maylou.
tag, great tag.
Yeah, great. Gab, how do you find the concept of league tag? I think it's great that we have such a massive competition in Newcastle.
Yeah, it's picked up. I mean, I played for the uni last year, and just the difference in how many numbers we've got this year playing league tag, it's been absolutely fabulous, especially for women in sport. It's been a great initiative by Newcastle Rugby League.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, to have a division in the Newcastle Rugby League and then to come here into Newcastle and Hunter and have 2 divisions of league tag, it just shows how strong the game is here in our town, and to have the girls involved for women in sport.
Oh, definitely. I couldn't believe the numbers when I heard that there was going to be 2 grand finals today. I just thought, oh my goodness, so many girls, where have they all come from? But I guess even if you come to a grand final when there weren't women playing, there were so many girls walking around, so girls like to jump on board with their husbands, boyfriends, brothers. It's great that we can now be involved in it.
Here's Cardiff in possession now, just over the halfway line. Steps one inside. I think that's by Bryden Harris. Here's Weatherall again. Good, strong bounding run. She's having a good game so far, Tom.
They say you can't get momentum in a league tag game, but she's just made 11 metres, and all she did was catch the ball and run straight. So, a bit of intimidation there, that run.
Sandra Weatherall, she's having massive impact when they get inside the opposition territory. She's having some very strong runs so far. Is this her again? No, that's the 20.
That's the 22, the mystery
22,
player.
That's right.
As one of the few mystery players out there for Cardiff.
Here's McHughes. Kicks.
She likes that little chip.
Yeah. I do know it's league tag, but sometimes you do see all it takes is one person to basically catch the ball and just run full pelt at the defensive line, just run, even though they run into a gap. I guess it's just that little intimidation factor. I know one person that in the Premier Grade League Tag competition that does it very well, and I think she just received the Representative Player of the Year.
Yeah, that looks.
I know that because
very strong, very strong. But I mean, you know how hard it is to tag someone when they're running full pelt at you. It's much easier to tackle them than grab a tag off their hip. So it's a very intimidating thing to do for sure.
Nice play out there from Paris, out of dummy half, catching the marker. Marker thought she was going to pull a Swifty and make the tag on the dummy half, but she's gone short side, so The short side play's working really well for both teams today, and that's another mystery player, the number 15.
Cardiff are looking dangerous, Tom.
They're looking dangerous on this team sheet as well. I don't know any of their names.
That's where they're all.
The ball's
no,
been
she's
spilled.
Pushed. What's going on here?
Stacks on the Steeden.
Referee Carter going for the knock on here, so we'll have a change of possession.
She's
no
like,
scrums in league tag.
No scrums.
Such a shame.
I refereed one game of league tag this year, and I was standing ready to pack a scrum, and it took one of the girls to be like, "So, is it a changeover?" And I was like, "Yes, it is."
I actually think we had a referee ref us, and I think he's waiting for the tackle to be made because he just let 2 tags go, and the girl was still running. And I had to ask him, "Are you going to pull her up soon?"
A nice break down the wing. She's drifted in field, but she's finally tagged. We'll find out who that is in a second. These pink numbers are quite hard to see, but they've got numbers here open side. The dummy half runs.
Great tag.
Yeah, great work at marker there
from Wendy Russell from Cardiff, the fullback.
So number 10, that's
end on the attack.
Griffin. Feeds it out to the first receiver. On the Pies, Wallsend Magpies.
Chelsea Griffin there, tagged.
Second year in a row that the Pies have been in a grand final. 2016, they did have the men's team in B grade. And they were up about 24-6 at half time and ended up getting beaten.
She's going for another one, is she? No. Good run down that short side there.
Last tag.
Mainly a dummy half.
And there's a nice kick from Griffin. Oh, great take by the mystery player. Oh, the ball's loose. Let's see what the call is, because I have no idea. We're about 100 metres away.
I think we're going knock on West Wallsend, and we're going to have a change of possession.
Sounds good. Sounds about right.
Tom and Gab, I was just having a look at some of the comments coming through on Facebook Live, and they were saying how great it is with the conditions of the ground, and it looks a magic piece of work. The carpet
beautiful.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful.
Prodigal home of Rugby League, number 1 sports ground.
I do really like the paint right on halfway as well that advertises Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. I thought that turned up really well, and it's great to see we didn't have any rain over the last few days, so the field's in really good nick, even though there is a cricket pitch out there.
You can't tell there's a cricket pitch.
That's
Harker,
true.
Unlike Harker Oval.
Unlike Harker, unlike Townsend, Coronation.
There's a definite cricket pitch on those. No, the field looks
beautiful.
beautiful.
They're horrible.
So Cardiff on the attack now. West Wallsend 4.
It's the same lady that's kicking.
That's Wendy Russell for Cardiff, the kick chase.
It's paying off for her a little bit. Oh, no, she's called
What's going on here? It's play on.
Play on. That's Tani Griffin for West Wallsend. It's going to play the ball.
And this is Amela Hugh. I do hope I'm saying that name right.
They're really capitalising running behind the ruck to get away.
I think both sides, Gab, are just asking some questions at the moment.
Definitely. It's a very even game, even though the score proves otherwise, but it's a very even game so far. Could go either way.
Great run here by Cardiff, the 15. Do we know who that is, Tom?
Anything above 14, I got no idea.
Okay.
I managed to find out who number 20 is, but that's about it. Oh, yeah, you don't have number 15 or anything either. No. That's a big shame. We could just make up names.
Yeah.
The Cobras making their way over halfway. Oh, that was a nice little shape to kick there, and it did fool a couple of defence, and the hip swivel, or as we call them in Oz Tag, which I do like playing, we call them the booty pops.
Kelly Sumner for Cardiff, the number 8. Here's the 9. This is
number
Harris.
3. That's Bryden Harris. We went up, but there's a tag sitting on the floor at the 20-metre mark, and that's where the ruck will be.
They look deep, Cardiff, here. Let's see if they can shift the ball out.
Well, they talk about shifting the ball. It's a very long pass. It's play on. They've put a kick through.
Yeah.
And I believe that's Raquel Griffin who's caught the ball. I'm not sure if she was just having a breather back there or she was reading the play very well.
17.5 minutes into the first half of the grand final. West Wallsend 4, Cardiff yet to score.
This could be a great opportunity for Cardiff here. What's happened? It's a Cardiff ball. 10 out, full set of 6. And with the score only 4-0.
Great opportunity for Cardiff to equalise here, Gab.
Equalise. No, they'll get in front. They'll get in front. They'll be 6-4.
Definitely. They need to capitalise on this. They've got good field position.
You're kidding.
Here's Cardiff. Good tag, good tag. That's Wendy Russell, the fullback. Plays the ball 6 short of the line. Second receiver here. Out the ball. Who's that there? Ooh. That's young Stella McHughes for Cardiff. Here we go. The shift's on. The fullback, Wendy Russell. What's she doing?
Bit of a tackle.
Ooh. No penalty, says referee Carter. We've got play on.
They've got numbers out here.
Russell again. Here's the 20.
Oh, the ball's still alive.
Oh,
she's gone out.
Oh.
That's something for the replay. I think that was Shannon McHughes down the left edge. I think. Don't quote me. No, it wasn't. It was Kelly Sumner.
Let's have a look at the replay here, Tom. The shift's on. Here we go. Steps in outside.
Sneaky
and
pass.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
unlucky.
get out of the way.
She was just on the chalk.
People in the way.
Oh. Great piece of work
subs
there
for
from
the
Bar
Pies
TV
are just
footage.
standing right in the way of the camera very strategically. Ball's being tucked
Good
under the
tag.
wing.
That was a great tag.
Diving tags. I love watching a good dive tag.
Dive double tag.
Dive double tag.
Dive double tag. They're a great time.
That should count as 2 tags.
Should.
If it's the 4th and you do one of them, that's a changeover.
They're tough to do.
Oh, ball back from West Wallsend. They still look a bit nervous in there defending there.
Totally unnecessary, a double dive tag, but
That's Raquel Griffin there playing the ball for West Wallsend.
Just means that you've got to take more time to put the tags back on, so you're able to play a bit longer. Bit of a sneaky manoeuvre.
let's talk about sneaky manoeuvre. That's a very early kick. And it's come backwards off the Cobras.
Okay, so it looks as though we're going to have a play the ball here, says referee Carter.
Gee, she's a nice ref, putting the ball in the spot.
She's not
They don't do that in my game.
If you were wondering, she's not refereeing you tomorrow, so
Yeah, I know.
don't have to praise her too much.
No, I have a couple of favourite refs. She's one of them.
Well, I've just been handed a correction team sheet, and it is totally different to what we're saying, so we do
Atrocious.
apologise to Cardiff, because by the looks of things, everyone's wearing different numbers to what they were named in.
West Wallsend on the attack here, 30 out from the line.
Cardiff just seem to have better ball movement at the moment. Their passes seem to be a lot more crisp.
You talked earlier, Gav, about having some structure, and Cardiff, like you say, they seem to be just that little bit more relaxed. West Wallsend
Definitely.
putting early pressure on themselves.
Yeah, they're getting a bit ahead of themselves, I think.
About 4.5 minutes before half time. 4-0 West Wallsend over Cardiff in the Ladies League Tag Tier B Grand Final.
Good kick chase.
Great tag there.
The Cardiff girls are a bit gassed at the moment.
Braden
They're
Harris
walking
playing
back. I think a couple of them are really looking forward to this halftime drinks break.
Here's
It's actually
Wendy
quite
Russell.
warm.
It is quite warm. I had to take my jacket off.
Good tag.
Play the ball right before the halfway line. This is the number 8. That's
Kelly Sumner.
no, it's not Kelly Sumner. That's Wendy Russell now.
Okay.
Team changes have messed with everyone's mind.
Well, again, we apologise everybody at home.
Don't apologise. They named the team. Last tag option here for Cardiff. Short side. The number 20.
Oh,
A nice little short side kick as well, but it's well taken by Malahue, where she's beat the first one. Nice hip swivel.
that was a nice hip
Finally
swivel.
tagged.
West Wallsend, here we go, on the attack, inside their own half. Good shift out to the
Nice
left.
ball.
What's the referee done here, Gab?
I'm not quite sure.
We're going to change of possession.
Yeah, well, Cardiff don't seem to care about that call.
No.
Well, here we go. Cardiff on the attack now. They're about 35 metres out from the line. Let's see if we can get a try before half-time. About 3.5 minutes to go. It's 21 playing the ball. Here's Weatherall. She's having a strong game.
She's a good player, definitely. Very strong runner.
Weatherall's are big in the rugby league community. We've got a life member of the Referees Association, Ken Weatherall. Maybe a sister. Here's Cardiff again. Great run. Good tag.
These dive tags, they're happening everywhere. Last chance tags.
Here's the halfback.
That's McHughes. I think the halves are still the same. Draw and pass, left to right
And they're
pass.
in. Oh, are they
She's
in?
dropped
Are
to the
they
ground. We've got to find out actually who that is because she's been swamped by teammates.
That's a
There
try.
she is. She's been helped to her feet. If she could turn around, that'd be excellent. But she's very happy, but that does equalise right before half time.
That's great for Cardiff. I think they've been dominating in the last 20 minutes
Here we
or
go
so.
on the replay. They shift to the right. First pass, cuts one out. Inside, hits the 3.
Yeah.
Great try in the corner there. Look at the crowd in the background. They're excited.
Naya Smithy, not sure.
Bar TV for the replay there. We got 4-4 with a minute to go before half
Did
time.
I see a number 9?
Kick to come.
Did I see a number 9? I did. Sammy Bailey.
Wow.
Our second try scorer for the game. Sammy Bailey for the Cardiff Cobras. The score is now 4-4 with an opportunity for it to be 6-4 in Cardiff's way. Are we backing her in?
I think so. I think she might get there.
You've done a bit of study on this Cardiff kicker, I imagine.
I've done plenty of studying. No, I haven't. I just feel like she looks confident.
I was expecting you to be like, oh, it's Cardiff playing.
One of the great moments here.
I'm still
early
trying to
days
work
in the
out
I
which
thought we
team's
were
which.
watching Balmain.
Here's the kick. That's coming around. Great kick. Just shy.
She had a nice follow through with that kick.
Could have been worse. Could have been dribbling along the ground.
Could have been like me out to the side.
Well, conversion unsuccessful, and the score remains at 4-4. West Wallsend and Cardiff. The
Cardiff
ladies.
girls look excited. Even though it's coming up to half time, they look excited.
The score remains West Wallsend and Cardiff 4-4 at half time with the ladies TV.
Well, everybody at home, it's half time here at number 1 Sports Ground in the Ladies League Tag B Grand Final. And it's West Wallsend 4, Cardiff Cobras 4 for Bar TV Sports. We'll be back in just a moment.
Newcastle Rugby League would like to thank the major sponsors of the 2017 season Tuis, and also like to thank the other sponsors, Top Better, Maitland East Club.
Welcome back to the second half. Cardiff Cobras, as we can see, just running out onto the field to meet the West Wallsend, who did have their half-time break out on the field, which is, I don't know why, I don't know if it's a tactic or stay on the grass, I don't know, mental thing. I always used to, when I used to play, we used to stay out on halfway, mainly because the team after us would be using the sheds, but that was just a thing. Anyway, the score is 4-4 here at number 1 Sports Ground on this great day. We need to have predictions for the second half. It's 4-4. Westie came out firing, and then Cardiff sort of held their ground in the end and came back strong. What can we see in the second half?
I'm still sticking with Cardiff, Tom. You know, as I said, that they went in as the underdogs in this fixture. Both sides looked a bit nervous early on, but I think that try just before half-time is going to give them a bit of confidence. What do you reckon, Gab?
Do you remember what you said at the start of the game? Which team you were going for?
I was going for West Wallsend, I think. I still think West Wallsend. I just think that they just seem a bit more energetic. The Cardiff girls looked a bit tired at the back end of the second half, so they got, Cardiff got 2 subs, West Wallsend have got 4, so that's going to make a big difference at the back end of the game.
It is a big difference. Oh, talk about Cardiff. Well, they've got a great opportunity.
They just keep pulling them out of the bag.
I've seen this before. I swear I've seen this before somewhere today. A knock-on in the first set of 6. But it's mirrored. Now Cardiff are on the attack. Are Cardiff going to pull out a Swifty short side play and score in this close side corner?
Well, they've had they've already scored off.
You heard it here first.
Well, that was a good play.
Maybe a cool name for a play, maybe like a HB shift or something, or a blast, HB blast.
It's a good tag.
Those plays came straight out of Madden. Madden 2013. And this is the number 7. This is McHughes, who's drifting outwards. She hasn't been tagged yet. And there's the pass. Unfortunately,
She should have gone herself. She looks dangerous with the ball.
she does. A nice little grubber and chase for herself. I noticed, Gab, in one of your games recently, the round 16 against South, they finally found a weakness of yours.
What's our
Sam
weakness?
Redmond, grubber and chase for herself on the line.
Yeah, I know.
Rachel Jeffs was sort of...
She wasn't even playing. So we had,
Well, there you go.
We had our fullback out. So we had a stand-in fullback, Chelsea Highmarsh and Taylor Lobley. Still learning that skill. But Souths are very physical, that's for sure.
Oh, they are. And I hear about it all the time. Everyone complains about Jordan Glanville, how hard she runs at the line.
I said something.
And then
to her
apparently
at the
she pulls a real
presentation.
scary face when she does it.
Yeah, she's quite intimidating to run at, but yeah, I spoke to her at the presentation on Wednesday night and said, babe, I don't like tagging you. She apologised. So maybe she won't run as hard if we make the grand final.
Yeah, okay. At least you don't play fullback, and if she busts the line, you've got to tag her one-on-one.
I'd probably just tackle her, to be honest.
Here we go.
You can only get penalised.
Oh, a heartbreaking error from Cardiff. This is full of unpredictable things, this game. As again, we've gone short side. This looked to be Ashley Hudson, providing that the Pies team list has not changed at the last minute as well. Drifting wide again, another spilt ball. Completion rate, not looking too well.
Oh, I thought she got tagged before she passed that ball, but anyway, Cardiff have another crack.
Well, she might have. You never know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm right.
Typical referee.
Oh, come on. Don't you start, Divey. You're retired.
Wait, are you reffing tomorrow?
I sure am. Unfortunately, I wasn't good enough to get the league tag match.
It's a shame.
It's probably a blessing for the people that are playing league tag tonight.
You guys are horrible. I'm just going to go move seats. I'm going to confiscate your microphone.
Let's see what
You
Cardiff
get it back
can do
after
here.
class. There's a nice little kick and chase. A little bit of a charge down here.
It's worked for her again.
It's play on. It's a great call. No, it's...
No, she called a knock on.
Oh, no.
Got a
I think
penalty.
the referee is blowing a penalty, obviously, and she's saying that the ball was picked up by an offside player. And Dybie is just staring at the screen going, what?
I'm confused.
Everyone's confused, but
We've got play on.
I've just spoke to the Cardiff supporters, and they said that call was spot on.
Well, advantage Cardiff in that case.
Yep. Penalty Cardiff. Cardiff Broncos.
Oh,
The West
wow.
Newcastle Cardiff Broncos.
Wow. Comments from the super coach.
This is McHughes. One of. Passing it out to another straight runner. Number 17, who we don't have. So I do apologise for those numbers who we weren't given. McHughes again. Passing it out to the number 14. This is Weatherall. She deserves a try. She deserves a meat pie against the Pies. A meat pie against the Magpies.
Change possession here. Cardiff spilled the ball up, so we'll just see how we go here with West Wallsend. Still 4 points all.
I love that West Wallsend have war paint on their faces. I think that,
I noticed that when a couple of them ran out.
yeah, it's
Madden.
it's
Another
a good,
Madden
good
reference.
addition, right? Makes
I've
them a little
done-
bit more intimidating.
I do the zinc when I play like touch footy.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
blue
seen
and yellow
that.
zinc.
I haven't
Only
seen the
because-
blue and yellow. I've seen the white.
Oh, now blue and yellow because we play in blue and yellow, so and they're really common colours
Makes you
in
look
zinc, so
really
we get pretty
scary.
lucky. That's why we made our club blue and yellow, just so we could buy zinc, not because we wanted to look like Parramatta. A nice kick. It was. So we've got an actual halfback, like a lady who was halfway back.
Oh, contact there. Going to have a tag.
Play on,
She's not
Divey.
happy. She's not happy.
Play on.
That's McHughes.
And this is also McHughes. Shaping to kick.
Oh, wow, good step.
Oh,
Great tag.
I think the tag sort of half came off and then it
Yeah,
just
I
fell
think-
off.
I think she sort of got her shirt. Oh, good hands.
So, yes, we're all looking at this screen trying to figure out who's got the ball.
I think the 8 now.
This
now
is number
Wendy
15. Again, it's above number 14, so we don't know. And that's 21, which is also above number 14. which,
Naomi
so we don't know.
Sifo is the 21.
Oh, how'd you know that?
It's written on my sheet, Tom.
Oh, your sheet's different to mine, and I gave you that sheet. What's going on?
I feel like you've got more names than me.
Yeah, Divey's getting special treatment. This is McHughes, little grubber and chase. Is it going to be regathered? The ball's still live. It's picked up. It's play on. It's not play on.
What's the call going to be?
It's something to happen there. We'll give Cardiff 6 more.
Here we go. Cardiff. Cardiff could prove me wrong.
Again, I've just spoke with the Cardiff crowd, and they are thinking that is spot on, that call.
I have noticed that when they get the ball, they do yell, the Cardiff crowd do yell out chip and chase, chip and chase. So
Chip and chase.
must be one of their great plays.
Yep.
Here's a 21, Sifo.
Again, I don't have that name. Number 19, I don't have her either. Anything above 14.
Cardiff on the attack. They shift to the left.
I know
Here's
that one. That's
Weatherall.
Weatherall. She deserves a try.
Oh, through. Oh, unlucky.
Oh.
Great tag. Good defence there by Westy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to be
defense.
sliding very well. Who's that,
19,
Divey?
that's Opie.
Opie, okay. So
15.
McHughes is calling for it. Let's see if the sisters can link up. This is the number 6 McHughes. Out to McHughes again. This is Stella McHughes. I can hear a whistle.
She's called the tag.
She's called the tag.
Referee Carter, 5th and last.
Stella McHughes. Is she going to do a kick? No. She got tagged and nearly fell over.
Good defence there from West Wallsend. Cardiff are looking aggressive short of that line there, Tom. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more points out of them.
They're just chipping away.
Great
They
tag,
are.
great
They're
tag.
chipping away. I don't know if you can chip away in league tag, but it looks like that's what they're doing. They're just pressuring the line, pressuring until something collapses. Does that sound about right? You're the league tag expert, Gab.
Yeah, I think so. It's very straightforward play at the moment. They're not being too risky.
I'm just a really enthusiastic spectator when it comes to league tag. Short side run here.
That's a great
That's
run.
the number 9. Tani
tag.
Griffin making a very valuable 30 metres and getting them off their line. And all that chipping away that Cardiff has just done has been undone by the Pies now. Short side again. She's going to look to kick.
Great kick there from Griffin.
Yeah, very nice kick. And it's going to sit up well for both teams. But
She's backed it up well with a great tag
yeah,
too.
Cardiff is... Kick is only as good as you
Reminds me
chase.
A little bit of Caitlin Moran. in
Caitlin
her
Moran?
play. Yeah. Played a bit of touch with her. She's reminding me a lot of her.
She's one of the girls that I'd rather play on the same team as.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great run.
It's like, I'm going to defend Caitlin Moran, and I swear she teleports. She goes from there to there, and you don't see how she gets there. It's horrible. And then
Here's
you try to
21,
defend her
Tom
brother, and then
Yusifo.
when
When
the
they're
same
together.
team, horrible. But it's not fair. You guys have had 25 years of practice together. Last tag. Oh, big dummy to Weatherall. Takes the time. Left foot kick. Finds the gap. That's a great kick. Is this going to sit up?
They're coming through.
We might have our first drop out of the day. Do we? That's
Great
close.
tag.
Just outside the line.
Bit of a balk there for
Oh, wow.
play the ball. Short side seems to be the go. And I'm guessing in 2018 we will see the 2 markers utilised, I'm guessing. Once
Yeah,
a lot of teams have a pre-season actually training with the 2 markers.
Yeah, I've never played with 2 markers before, but I've only really just started to add that into our game at Central. So,
Well, they changed the rules and they didn't tell anyone in May.
oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
It happened that one of our referees actually just opened up the rule book and had a quick look at something, and he saw that there was 2 markers allowed. And yeah, that the 2017 law book was issued in May this year, and no one was told anything.
Yeah, I didn't realise that you can't put the ball down in an attempt for a try and it's a turnover.
Yeah, that's a horrible rule.
That's a new rule.
That's
It's
a
only
horrible
really
rule.
come out in the final series. So
Well,
West
yeah.
got chipped with it last week, and so did we. So yeah, interesting.
I don't think West got chipped as bad as Lakes. Down by 6, and it happened 3 times in a row for them.
Yeah.
Great
It's
little
not a very,
short
it's
side
not a
run
very
there
good
by
rule.
Hudson.
No,
I'm
not
hoping,
really.
I'm hoping people see it and realise how bad of a rule it is, and they fix it up.
I think next year a lot will change. The refs will be a lot more confident in their calls, that's for sure. First year, still learning everything.
Not us though. We're experts.
Yep. You are.
That's
Tom
a
Taylor.
great little. I know it's sarcastic when my last name's added as well.
Little
You
outside-inside move there from Cardiff, Tom. Bit unsuccessful. Change possession here.
You heard it here now. That's going to be on the highlight reel. So, Dibby, this is your time to shine. If the full-time siren goes and we're stuck at 4-4, what happens?
I'm assuming we're going to go into extra time.
Well, obviously.
I would be of the assumption that we'll probably have 5 minutes each way. And
Yeah, I
then
think you'd
if
be
it's
right.
Still drawn, I would suggest that we go into golden point.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. We coincide with the TV game now. Gabe, would you prefer personally extra time or straight into golden point?
Well, I'd prefer straight into golden point, to be honest.
So I'm just having a look at there.
You sound like a player that doesn't sub and you'd just be buggered.
Oh, I get so tired. I've been feeling my age this year, that's for sure. Lucky I got the young 18-year-olds around
Well,
me.
when you don't have scrums, and that's the number 20, drifting down the left edge. But yeah, as I was talking, when you don't have scrums, you don't have that little 40-second break here and there in the game to actually get a chance to catch your breath, and the ball's still live here. No, it's not. So I think that's why you get so gassed in the game.
Oh, definitely,
And
definitely.
that's one of the main reasons.
Quite quick. I mean, you don't have that where you make the tackle and you lay all over the person for a little while.
That's right.
You make that tag and you're there ready to go.
And I think that's one of the main reasons the board in like CRL and NRL made it capped at 25-minute halves. A lot of the girls are saying, well, why can't we play 30 minutes like an under-15s player would? And I think that's because of the reason, because it's so fast-paced.
Yeah, I think we're lucky we have unlimited interchange, so...
That may change in 2018.
It could change.
It won't,
could change.
but it could.
Kick's been ricocheted, picked up by
I still
Cardiff.
don't know how well that's utilised, the unlimited interchange, but... Yeah, it'd help a lot for us old girls out there.
Just had a look on Bar TV Live on Facebook, guys. We've got 63 people listening
Are we
to us at
live?
the moment.
Are we live? Stop it. Oh, man. Now the whole world knows that... Well, since we're live, I was given team lists throughout the week, and they've been changed at the last minute. I am not just mispronouncing every girl's name, but this one I know for a fact that it's Weatherall.
Oh, Oh, she's been playing so well.
That's her...
Best on
That's
ground.
her. If I had $1 for every hit up that she's made, I'd have $21 throughout this game. That's a lot of money to spend at the canteen.
The canteen.
Sausage sandwiches.
Hughes.
Oh, we are live. I've just got clarification. I've got the live feed literally in my face now.
About 8 minutes to go. We're still locked up at 4 points all. Change possession here. West Wallsend are going to come out of their own half. And again, the people joining the telecast, Tom, welcome to number one Sports Ground.
Welcome everyone.
Seem like you're in shock. Do you want to
We
give a
weren't
shout
live
out to
last
anyone?
year until A grade. I reckon I've been purposely not told.
It's a great tag. Geez, I love it when they tag and they slam it on the ground.
Well, I bet you don't when you're the one getting tagged.
Nah. Means that you know that they've tagged you.
Just throw it as hard as you can at the ground. That's what you call a dominant tag.
Oh, no. Trouble here.
A lot of trouble, as Taylor Swift would say. That's when you start singing, Dibby.
No. No.
I'm alive.
I'm sure you have a beautiful voice.
He does. He has a great singing voice.
Don't go too bad on the old karaoke.
Look at Weatherall again here at
Kent on
number
a Thursday
22.
night.
I wouldn't want to be Bar TV live at the Kent on a Thursday night.
This is McHughes. And she's beat one.
Oh.
If she had to beat two,
So close.
they would be beating Wallsend at the moment. This is the number 15, the Sloane Harris. Passes it, but I think the defence read that really well.
That's
And
Cutmore playing the ball.
yes, they've gone left. Here's McHughes again. It's a nice pass, and the ball's been grounded.
Ooh.
What's going to happen?
Now we're looking at tag, are we?
Tag.
She was excited that she made that tag. She had a little bit of a fist pump.
Oh, she's whispering something to her teammates. Do a little trick play. Now, by the looks of that, the ball had been kicked, and while it was midair, she tried to kick it again. I've never seen that before.
Girls can
I've
achieve
seen-
anything.
I've
They're
seen
quite
mi-
good at multitasking.
I've seen missed kicks, but never ones that try to be corrected before it hits the ground. Well, that was bad. I'll try again very quickly. Here's a replay. Here we go. Kick again.
Oh, unlucky there from Cardiff. So Sam Carter instructing that we've got play on.
This is Madeline McCloy. That sounds like a superhero's name when they're out of costume. Maddie McCloy.
Good offload.
Another
Inside
great
ball.
offload. Would you call it an offload in league tag?
I guess you would, yeah. I
why
wouldn't really
not?
call it anything else.
A pass, maybe?
It's not really a pass, though, because
Oh, yeah, I guess it's a little
it's a little pop.
pop.
Little
Little
pop.
pop. Think of a pop.
Pop.
Maybe we could
Pop
call
load.
it pop.
Letitia
Pop load.
Kane there playing the ball for Westy.
Oh, look at the face. The war paint on the face.
It's a good
And it's
hip
working
swivel.
for her. I think
Oh,
this
good
is Renee
tag.
Neely.
Oh, she's called a penalty.
Penalty, but it's
Grabbed onto
okay.
the
And it wasn't
shorts.
Renee Neely. It was Jessie Malahue.
So
I'm
hard
guess-
not to grab the shorts.
Yeah, I know. When the tags are attached to the shorts.
I'm loving that war paint, Gav, by the way.
It's good, isn't it?
outstanding.
Yeah.
That's real good.
I might wear some tomorrow.
The central,
Live at Townsend
war
Oval.
paint.
You heard it here first. The Central girls will be in war paint.
The Butcher
Well,
Girls.
it looked probably a little bit
Not the
more.
butcher girls, the butcher birds.
Butcher
Butcher
birds.
Birds.
We're a
Yeah.
bunch of birds.
Oh, I'm
The
liking
birds
puns.
are against the birds.
No, the puns are really good in league tag. The picarettes. And that's the number 5, Hayley Field.
Great tag there
So
from
you got
Cardiff.
the picarettes, the butcher birds, the seagulls,
the score pets.
the score pets.
Great kick.
Nice kick, Chelsea Griffin.
Into some
What a
space.
good bounce.
The ball has spent a lot of time on the deck, and it's jumped on by the number 20, Bryden Sloane Harris. Turns out I do have the high numbers, I just didn't realise.
I think West Wallsend again end up with
West
the pill here, Tom.
Wallsend.
What just happened there?
I don't know, but West Wallsend got the ball.
Oh, let's see what happens now.
Try on the third.
How much money do you want to put on it?
None. I'm not that confident, and I'm also broke.
Oh, ooh.
It's the number 7, Ashley Hudson, down the short side. A nice pass.
They're in.
No, it's forward.
Oh!
Way to spoil the day.
Referee Carter ruling a forward pass. It's still locked up. 4 points all. Wow. Let's have a look on the replay.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was...
Touch judge was on the spot there, I think, Gab.
Yeah, I agree.
Try. It wasn't on the third, though, so it's okay. Imagine if that was on the third, I would be filthy. Because I would have been right. She would have forward pass.
Oh, the Cobras.
Oh,
They're
was that
looking nervous
Weatherall?
again.
It's gone back. It's all good.
Oh, lucky. That's a bit of a
21 wants
lucky
the ball.
call.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
Got some,
That's
Yes,
an interesting play.
Oh, the ball's loose.
Oh,
no.
she's done her knee.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, she's done her knee.
I hope she's okay.
No, she's up. Is she up?
Yeah, I think she's getting up, but she saw the ball.
Timeout, says referee Carter. Now we've got
Yeah.
a penalty. Shoulder
Shoulder
charge.
Charge!
Wow.
Jeez. I didn't think that was a shoulder charge. I think she just fell over.
I didn't see that. I thought it was maybe knock on.
It was an interesting play by the 21. I don't know what her
Penalty
name
Magpies.
is. But she blocked
Let's have
out.
a look on the replay here,
look at
Gab.
her. I don't think that was a shoulder. No, knee in the back, maybe.
Do you take
Wrong
the 2?
body part.
You do take the 2.
Oh, here we go.
The war paint.
Is she confident?
She must be. She's taking the 2. Well, I think that's a good play. I think I'd prefer to probably take the 2 at 4 all. Low scoring game. You've had plenty of opportunities attacking the line, and now you get a perfect opportunity to go at least 2 points in front.
Pressure on the kicker here. 4 points all in the grand final. Currently locked up at 4 all.
Do you want to see how the commentator's curse goes today?
Yeah.
Sure.
She's a really good kicker, this girl. It's the number 2. It's Letitia Kane, and she nails them from everywhere. She's just going to... Not only is she going to kick this, she's going to kick it over the fence. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's over.
Great kick.
It's over. Oh, they're yelling to the crowd. West Wallsend are sprinting back, but they don't have to. They're in front. Take your time.
I'm still gobsmacked that we're live. What's going on?
I feel like I need to shout out to people.
Yeah, if I'd have known we were live, I'd be checking my phone. And
Live.
so well, that's all right. We can make a note of that for the next game.
Well, 6 points to 4, live at number 1 Sports Ground for Bar TV.
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome
We'll
everybody.
ask questions. We've got trivia questions. I can tell a joke. I can tell a joke to the public.
Tom, we should point out it's $5 to get in today. That is outstanding value.
That's
6 games of
fabulous.
football. The sun's out. Great conditions. You'd be mad not to get to number 1 Sports Ground today.
You
I
said
just-
you were broke and you could still afford it.
No, I just walked in.
You must know someone.
No, I just walked in. I just walked in.
G'day, folks.
No,
I'm
of
Tom
course
Taylor.
I paid my money. I paid my money. Paid $5. Not only did I walk in, but I walked around back into the line to get a ticket.
I didn't actually. I was lucky. I met one of the seahorses at the gate and I got one of their cards.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So I might have a
Love a
bias.
freebie.
I might have a
Well,
biased
we all
opinion
know it now
before
on-
the game even starts.
We all know who's the fraud on Facebook now. And there's the hooter.
Oh, they
Oh, is this
won.
play on? Is this play on? This is play on. She's thrown the ball in the air. Cardiff has got the
my
ball.
God.
Oh, wow.
What is going on
Stop
here?
it.
Oh, no.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
way to finish the game.
Holy dooly, I cannot believe that.
Oh my goodness.
Who scored that?
The siren has gone. West Wallsend have thrown the ball, and Cardiff have regathered and ran 25 metres
Oh
to score
my
a try.
God. Stop it.
We have controversy.
Not
Wow.
and we're also live.
Oh my god.
Let's
So
go to
let's
the
just
bar.
explain what's happened.
Let's go to the Bar
Hooters
TV
gone.
scoreboard for a
The Hooters
The
replay.
Hooters gone and the Wallsend Magpies are in possession of the ball.
Was
Now
there
the
a
ball
tag
is still
made?
alive until she's either tagged or the ball goes into touch.
She's
and she's
awarded
just
it.
launched the ball in the air in celebration.
Here we go on the replay, Tom.
Oh,
You got to
dear.
feel for her. Like you said, Gab, the girls are learning the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
High drama at number 1 Sports Ground. The theatre is alive on the prodigal ground.
So they've declined to take the
They're not
conversion.
taking the kick. They're going to enjoy the celebration instead.
Cardiff, champions of Ladies League Tag, Tier B.
You were
Unbelievable
right.
scenes.
Wow.
Bet money with you.
Here we go. Look at this.
I'm
Wow.
still trying to figure out actually who the try scorer was.
was number 20.
Number 20.
Can we get another replay,
Bryden,
please?
Sloane, Harris.
Let's see if we can get another replay.
I'm very surprised she was actually...
Look at this. What a run. West Wallsend celebrating early.
What a smart
Cardiff
girl.
come up with the ball and run 25 metres to score. Unbelievable.
Smart girl to pick up the ball and run.
High drama.
I don't know. I got nothing.
High
They're
drama at
excited,
number
though.
one
They're
sports
very
ground.
excited.
Unbelievable. Scenes already, Tom.
I do feel bad for the lady, though. The young girl that threw that ball up in the air in celebration. But...
Wow, Gab, what a kick-off to the morning.
What a kick-off to the morning. It's had a bit of excitement to the day.
I'm going to stand up.
It's not over until it's over.
Oh, mate, if someone would have said to me that would have happened, I would not have believed it. That's
Yeah, you would have been
incredible.
like, oh, no way.
Please.
If someone had told me that we were going live today, I would have been like, ha, no way. But anyway,
We have a
so
winner.
that makes the
Cardiff.
score what? It was Cardiff Cobras ended up on 6 points. West Wallsend Magpies. No, sorry, Cardiff 8 and West 6. So Cardiff, after the buzzer, have won the game with a try. What a way to start off the day.
Brilliant start.
But stay tuned with us live, because we're live and everything. We will be... Are we going to continue the feed? Yeah. So stay tuned with us. We'll be back very shortly for our next game, the Ladies League Tag Tier A, featuring Aberglasson playing the Newcastle Uni. So I'm Tom Taylor, and with me is Craig Dybert and Gab Miller. So we'll be back very shortly. Thank you very much.